Good day, Saints, and welcome back to another Saints Weekly. I'm Evie Oakes.
And I'm Mia Chesley. I really wish I could retire at 15.
But I know someone who's retiring at 4 times that age.
Many students are shocked to hear that Mrs. Jones, the media specialist, is retiring this year. Sophomore Aaron Cummings has some interesting thoughts on the state of OCS.
Well, the school is going downhill without Miss Jones. It's becoming corrupt. I'm really going to miss Miss Jones.
Well, Aaron is not very optimistic for the future, but let's see what Mrs. Jones has to say.
I am looking forward to my retirement this year. Just for those of you who may not know, I have spent 2/3 of my entire life at OCS, and I think it's time for a change.
After spending the majority of her life working at OCS, Mrs. Jones is excited for some change.
You know, I feel like without Miss Jones, the school is going to be an absolute catastrophe. It's going to fall apart. I may go to crossings. There's no point even going here without Miss Jones.
It appears that OCS will fall apart without Mrs. Jones being here. I'm Jacob Schmidt reporting for Saints Weekly.
Miss Hermanson is leaving.
Oh. That's not good.
A very important member of the OCS staff has just announced that she will be retiring at the end of this year. She will leave a spot that will be difficult to fill. Kathy Hermanson, the OCS registrar, announced her retirement after 27 years at OCS. Mrs. Hermanson organizes schedules, final report card, National Honor Society, eligibility, and more.
When I started at OCS 26 years ago, it was because I got a discount for my kids to come here. But what I found out over the years is that I loved being here. And what did I love the most? It was the students.
Isaac Shoup is an OCS sophomore. He appreciated Mrs. Hermanson very deeply and was extremely saddened when he learned that she was going to retire.
I feel like the school's kind of going downhill ever since Blake Griffin. Miss Hermanson's leaving. No one can do what Miss Hermanson does as well. I think my mom might try to fill that job. It's not going to happen, though, because it's Miss Hermanson. Who's better than Miss Hermanson?
One junior at OCS, Austin Pistocco, shares similar feelings about Miss Hermanson retiring. He's a very emotional fellow, so this upset him a lot.
You know, I'm gonna miss her. She's a good person. Had a lot of good talks. Real friendly person.
Mrs. Hermanson is a familiar face on campus, so students are all very sad that she is retiring. With all the work Miss Hermanson goes out of her way to accomplish, OCS will have a lot of difficulty finding a good replacement for her. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Hudson Hahn.
Man, our vending machines, our finals, our schedules, everything's just going downhill now.
And so is our Memorial Hall. It's still not finished after months of being built.
I love being inside the Gabe Stewart Memorial Hall, but not everything's finished. There is some key equipment that is missing from the Gabe Stewart Memorial Hall that we need very, very badly.
We still have a couple of curtains that need to be installed. We have some motors to motorize our drops that still need to be installed, and then they are currently still installing all of our stage lights on the actual stage. So those are the main things that we're missing.
The grand opening for the Gabe Stewart Memorial Hall is on Thursday, February 23rd.
I think it's a great addition to the high school. It's really nice because I don't have to walk all the way from here all the way to the old building or whatever where we have chapel used to. It's really nice. It's super short. It's short walk. Music leadership I did a lot more because the PSA is super, super nice. Sounds good. No complaints.
Many people think that the Gabe Stewart Memorial Hall is way better than the old chapel building that everybody used to have to walk to.
It's a whole lot nicer than the old chapel building because the old one just sucked. The seats are nicer, but I don't like to have to spread out and sit with the class. That's just really annoying. But yeah, I guess it's overall better.
Hopefully everything will be done in the Gabe Stewart Memorial Hall in a few years. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Jackson Rao.
You know what I had to do this morning? I had to drive all the way to 2nd Street in Bryant to Chick-fil-A because the one on I-35 is closed.
No way. Do you know how long it'll be closed for?
No, but Beck will tell us more.
Something slightly inconvenient is happening that many OCS students will see as one of the greatest tragedies in all of history.
Trent Belford, local Chick-fil-A junkie, has reached his boiling point. Without his precious chicken, he has become extremely aggressive.
I don't really know what to do right now. I really liked eating the same thing every day. I love how all their items taste the exact same, or basically the same thing for overpriced deals. So, like, now I don't know what to do. Like, what am I going to go do? Eat Panda Express? Poor people food?
Similarly, Isaac Shoup hasn't quite been himself either. His lack of chicken nuggets has taken a serious toll on his mental state.
Without Chick-fil-A, there's a hole inside me that needs to be filled, and nothing can fill that. This vending machine does nothing compared to Chick-fil-A.
In OCS's darkest hour, Chick-fil-A employee Aiden Hayes has come to bring hope in the face of tragedy.
I worked at Chick-fil-A. I've been working there for, I want to say, 3 months now. 3 months. I've had my 90-day review. I actually got hired at my Chick-fil-A while there was construction happening. It's going to be a hindrance, but Chick-fil-A is going to be losing money because they still have to pay some people for leave.
Well, it's safe to say that lunchtime is going to be pretty chaotic until the Chick-fil-A reopens. I'm Beck Bailey reporting for SaintsWeekly.
Since Chick-fil-A is closed, I might be taking a few extra trips to the vending machine.
Yeah, me too. If you have extra quarters, I need some.
I'll send them your way.
The vending machine has a wide variety. Let's go around and ask people what they want to add to the vending machine.
I think that Rockstar Original energy drink should be added because Husqvarna.
Sandwich.
Nerd gummy clusters.
A1 steak sauce.
I think they should add popcorn to the vending machines.
I would add energy drinks because lots of students in the morning are really tired, and they would help them focus more in the day and have energy throughout the day.
The vending machine could really use just a bag of pretzels for a nice salty snack.
I think they should add portable chicken minis because I want chicken minis or Hub Chubs every morning at school, and that would make me want to go to school. And I love Hub Chubs and chicken minis, especially extra honey butter that you dip the Hub Chubs in.
People have some strong opinions on what they think should be in the vending machine. Reporting for SaintsWeekly, I'm Cole Moore.
I bet teachers just love you having in class because of your older brother.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Yeah, I feel bad for my younger siblings.
Well, Ruby's going to tell us more.
Siblings, you love them or you hate them, but could they help us win over our teachers' affections?
I would say yes, because I feel like I already know them because I had their sibling, so I feel like I do treat them a little bit differently. Yeah.
Miss Lorg's favorite group of siblings are the Coopers.
Not really. I mean, part of you wants to, but like each of you are your own individuals, and I would never want somebody to form an opinion about me based on my siblings.
Miss Howard said that the Rosses are her favorite group of siblings.
I'll be honest, I do. When I first see them, I immediately see on their faces their older brother or sister, and I just go back into that mode where I treat them like their older brother or sister. Unfortunately, many of them aren't like their older brother and sister, but I learn quick enough and then I adjust.
Miss Emig said that her favorite siblings are Harper and Sawyer. I hope my teachers aren't judging me based on my siblings. Reporting for SaintsWeekly, I'm Ruby Thomas.
And now, for a public service announcement.
Say no to detention. Many jokers may say detention's not that bad, but it is.
Oh, you think you're cool, huh? You're in detention? Well, you know what? It's not cool.
Are you okay? I don't want to talk about it.
The detention is being held at Mr. Sanchez's room. Students are down at the dumps.
Speaking from experience. ASD is not fun.
Bum 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 bum. Ba bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba bum. Ba bum bum ba bum.